No comment.
No, none, not a one.
No,
Not guilty.
we don't do that. Come on now. Just
Okay.
as we do. Okay. Hello, welcome to RPGs Like to Party. A place where friends and family come together to play tabletop RPGs. Yada yada yada. I am Noah the DM. I'm here with my lovely friends. We will start with okay. We will start with you, Kay, if you want to introduce yourself and your character and all that jazz.
My name is Kay. It's been a while. I'm playing a wood elf cleric by the name of Evilly, and you can catch me on Twitch at Firefly K. That's it.
Oh, okay. Well, my bot seems a bit broken as well at the same time. Jams.
Hello, I'm James. I'm playing Stavros Bumblelaw, and I don't have any handles
Apart from love handles.
apart from the love handles.
Yeah, there we go. Will, even though your character's name is Agath and still spelt wrong on the screen, go for it.
Hey, my name's Will. I'm playing Agath, who is a barbarian Goliath. You can find me on Twitch sometimes at 3 Hole Punch Plays.
Thank you. And Seth. Yeah, the bot's broke. Seth.
Oh, okay. I'm going to stop doing that then because I can't remember Seth's.
Seth Roth Rising.
Yeah. I am Seth. I'll be playing Istra, and you can find me on Twitch at Sephiroth Rising? ?
Is it? Is he not Sephiroth Rain? I don't even know.
Oh, it's not that one. No.
What?
Isn't
Oh
there
my.
one version that has an underscore in there as
No,
well?
that was a lie. That was a
Yeah,
lie.
we don't talk about that. No,
We
no,
really
We'll talk
don't.
about that.
I think I can, even though Sephiroth.
It is Rising.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can still put your thing in there even if the bot's not working.
Yeah. At
Okay.
which I
you.
appreciate. So last time there was the whole thing about holes, but there wasn't really holes that people can remember, so we don't really talk about the holes. Evilly and Istra nearly died coming out of said holes. And
Talk
what
about the holes.
Shh, we don't talk about the holes. It's like Fight Club. And basically it ended when Bob returned to his shack to see people broken in, the door broken, and you all just kind of lying on the floor.
Bob returned from his side quest, even though he's not one of the fucking player characters.
He can have a side quest. So, yeah, Bob is there, his silhouette in the doorway of where you've basically broke the door down, and he's just kind of looking at you all, confused as to why you're in his home on the floor.
I just kind of wave and say, Bonjour, Bob.
Yes, that's... I don't know what that means, but okay. Why are you all in my home?
Why weren't you at the pub?
Details. I ran into a few of your friends, and that's why it took so long. Why are you all dirty on my floor as well?
Well, there was a man with 6 heads in your basement, kind of, and we had to fight him and kill him.
Wait, what?
Just what I said.
Just out of character, it's like, wasn't the law about the thing like it was sort of like a potato growth or something like that?
There was something to do with potatoes in it, yeah.
It was something to do with potatoes, wasn't it?
Yeah. People class it as like a potato where you plant it and then it just kind of sprouts. That's the terminology that they kind of use for it, yeah. He kind of walks in towards you all, kind of waves his hand. He's like, whatever, I ran into a few of your friends. I think Ainsley was one of them. He's been sorting out the ship. He's actually told me to tell you guys when you're ready to go to the ship, because he's actually sorted some sort of passage for you. I don't know. And also, I found this lady behind me, and as he kind of moves out of the doorway, you see someone very familiar from before when you first got into the city, where a certain invisible Istra stole some money from. You see the woman with the brown hair, known as Karma, in the doorway, looking you all over with a slight smirk on her face.
Bonjour.
Hello.
Hola.
Hola to you too. She just kind of like tilts her head to the side, a bit confused, before she locks eyes with Seth and just a little sniff in, kind of nods her head, walks up to Istra, and goes, "We need to talk."
I'm
Oh,
sorry, who
yes.
are you?
We've met. I'm Karma. We met when you first came into the city.
I don't remember, I'm sorry.
Oh, maybe you would remember when maybe one of your people here took something from me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Nothing. No. She looks up at Agatha, up and down, and goes, "Not even you, big man."
No.
No. Well, I believe he has taken something from me, and I want it back.
I think you are mistaken.
I don't think I am.
I'm gonna like jump to my feet, ready. for
Okay.
Action, maybe?
Would you like to roll to
I-
see if you could, if you're trying to,
I'm not trying to attack, I'm just
no,
stood up.
not attack. What's the word?
Don't know.
God, what is it when you lie to someone? I can't remember what it's called. Deception. There we go. Deception.
I'm not actually decepting. I don't remember any
You
of it.
really don't remember?
No, I'm not
Oh.
actually lying. I don't know who Karma is.
Oh, okay. Fair dues then. She kind of looks you
There's
up
been
and...
so much over. Like, Evely does not remember anything.
Oh.
I thought I was supposed to be the forgetful one.
It's all good. She kind of looks at you, shrugs. She's like, "Listen, I'm not here for a fight. If I'm mistaken, I'm mistaken. I thought that was the one who took the stuff from me.
What stuff did you lose?
Money.
Oh, everyone's losing money like these days, left, right, and center. Is there any holes in your pocket?
Oh, there's definitely not any holes. Definitely not any holes.
Well, we were down here fighting a six-headed monster, so I don't know where your money could have gone.
A six-headed...
Mm-hmm.
Whatever fantasy that you've made up, I don't want to know. You clearly are very confused people. I don't know if you're just trying to, like, bluff me or something. But I'll leave it for now. How's that? But, my friends call me Karma for a reason. I'll be seeing you all later. And she does a little...
Is it because you're a bitch?
She, as she was mid-turn on her heel, she stops and turns straight back. Eyes instantly locked on to this fragile-looking old man. And three quick long strides in is pretty much chest to chest with you. You know, you can feel like as you both like breathe, like you can feel the rising of chest like against each other. And she looks you dead in the eyes. I would like you to roll for me, please. A
What am I rolling for?
perception.
Perception.
Yes.
You
That'd be
perceive that
fine.
she is a bitch.
Perception. Oh, that's a 3 plus 3. That's a 6.
Yeah, you just kind of look at you just like, and she kind of
I don't see it coming.
yeah. What you don't see coming is a quick right-handed slap to the face.
Ow!
No damage taken, but it's quick little slap on the face, and she does a quick another turn on heels, and she walks out the door. She waves over her shoulder, and she goes, "I'll be seeing you all soon, trust me." And she walks off.
Can't wait! And I wave.
I'm going to follow her out the door.
Can confirm Karma is a bitch.
Yeah,
Oh,
you...
you just had to go there, didn't you, Grandpa? What did you think was going to happen?
Couldn't help myself. I thought the joke was rather well
It
set
was.
up.
I don't think it landed on her, though.
Oh, it didn't. It backfired.
Mm-hmm.
And as you hear that, Istra, you walk out. You see her doing some quick strides away, heading towards, like, the same kind of route that you remember taking as you came down. She's doing the same route back to go up on top.
Okay, I want to get her attention. So I shout her name.
Call her a bitch. That seems to work.
Yeah. As you call out her name, she quickly stops, does that same sort of turn that she did towards Stavros, and she instantly seems to lock eyes onto you, and she stands there and tapping her foot.
How much money were you missing?
A good I can't hear you from over here.
I thought we were closer than this.
No, you are pretty close.
Right.
She continues tapping her foot and just kind of looks up and down and goes, a couple hundred gold. About 300-400.
Me and you both know it was a little more than that, and we both know that I stole your money.
I do know that you stole money, you are correct. And I am wanting that back.
I fully intend to give you that back. With
She-
a full apology, as I was a different man back then when I stole it.
Oh. How different are we talking?
Let's just say I realized the folly of my actions.
Okay. She holds her hand out slowly, waiting for her coin purse to be put back into her hand.
Which I do.
Oh, wow. Yeah, take that money out of your inventory.
I'll do.
Thank
Not
you.
enough gold to cover it.
Yeah.
Alright, fair.
Thank
Stolen
you.
from more than one person.
That's very true. Thank you for returning my gold. I'm very particular about my money, so I appreciate that.
Yes, I can imagine. Well, please accept my apology and have a nice day.
Thank you. You too.
Okay, bye for now.
Ta-ta! And she just kind of continues to go on her merry little way.
Okay.
Yeah. You
So
all.
I'll walk back into the shack.
Yeah, you all see Istra come back into the little shack.
If I'm not mistaken, Bob, you were trying to find information for us. Did you find such information?
Not as much as I was hoping for. The same sort of thing that I told you before about it being some sort of like living parasite. That's basically all that people seem to know of it. The way that you can get it, same sort of thing. If it not by touch, but if it somehow is ingested somehow, or you are bitten or clawed, as long as it gets into the bloodstream of some sort, that's kind of how it gets into you. It's not an instant transformation, but it is that is how it happens.
When you say it, what are we talking about again?
That black ichor.
Ichor.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Then what was the slug thing that we pulled out of people's skin then? Because that seemed to be alive.
That was the black ichor, as it was, I guess you could say, evolving in some sort of way as it was connecting and trying to take over its host as it was traveling up. I would assume the way we've seen it is that it travels up towards like the upper chest towards the brain sort of area. So that's where it seems to be aiming for.
Alright.
Did you say it requires some sort of contact for you to become infected with it again, Bob?
Not skin, but it needs to be ingested or somehow in the bloodstream.
Okay.
But that's all the information I could find. I was hoping for more, but that's really it, unfortunately. I wish I could tell you more, you know?
You mentioned that Ainslow had booked passage on some sort of ship.
Yeah, he's part of that ship crew, where there was a whole lot of drama before. Obviously, me and Ainslow go well back. Told me to, well, I helped him technically, to get some items, and you all have passage on the ship. A lot of people are trying to get away from here, and you know what? I don't blame them. I'm going to be going on the next ship I can. I just have a lot of things to do here, but Ainslow has gotten you passage.
How fast is it spreading through the city?
We're not 100% sure, but it wasn't here originally, but there seems to be a few small cases of people coming here where they do have it, and they're trying to, I guess you could say, purge the people that are coming in like that, but there is talk of maybe a few somehow getting in. How fast it will spread, we're not sure, but there's a lot of talk.
We need to make sure that anyone getting on them ships are not cut or could possibly be infected. Otherwise, we're just going to keep spreading it city to city.
do you guys know how to check?
Well, strip him naked. It's pretty fucking obvious, isn't it?
he kind of like he kind of slows that struggle before he goes into like a big belly laugh, and his belly actually jiggles with each like laugh as he does. Before he kind of stops and goes. I mean, that's one way of doing it, to make sure there's no signs of it going through the veins, I guess you could say, because normally when it starts to transform and do that, you can see it. Another way is checking like the eyes, see if there's any discoloration, the ear, see if there's anything coming from there. Any
It's
orifices,
dripping.
basically. Yeah, it's been dripping
Pink
from
black
some
stuff,
people.
I remember that now.
I think I'll just stick with stripping people naked because, you know, it's fun too.
I see what kind of person you are. You're a
Good.
wild one.
He likes to check all the orifices.
All the orifices.
Oh, Lord.
Well, I
You
mean,
seem to
if
be
it,
quite the expert, Bob.
I've seen some and I've heard some. That's really it.
We've
Thought
seen
you
it
meant-
too.
Thought you meant we've checked orifices there.
I am not going to confirm or deny anything.
We have seen what it can do too. It's not pretty. I guess we need to go to the ship.
I
Out
mean,
Didn't we come here to sort of gather reinforcements for old what's his name, the dragon fellow who doesn't like me?
No, I can't remember. I can't remember a lot. What are we actually doing here?
I thought we were just planning to get on the boat as a last resort and, you know, like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
But what was the original plan? The six-headed monster has kind of made it fall out of my head.
We were I'm sure we were looking to speak to someone in charge and get help.
Really?
I don't know. I can't.
Does not sound like our
really.
group.
if you want to, roll maybe a history to see if you can remember, because a lot of things has happened, so it's understandable that some things have just kind of been pushed out of the mind. If you want to try and remember, you can roll for
Do
history.
you want me to do that?
Yeah,
I could
yeah.
do that. I
If
got plus
if
8.
anyone would like to remember,
I'm 18. I would really like to remember what the hell we're doing.
yeah.
On, you do it.
Oh my god, it's
Oh.
so
Anyway.
super
Um,
slow.
I'm gonna roll as
Uh-oh.
well. I got a dirty 20.
Nice.
I'm still rolling, but I feel like everybody else should be good.
Yeah, I just see the 3 dots for you. So Istra got a 21, Stavros dirty
I got a
20.
12.
You got a 12.
I got
And
18.
you've got 18. Beautiful. So you all remember this pretty well. Like it kind of like clicks in your mind like, oh crap, yes. So you do remember Meryl, the Dragonborn from...
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Who was like, I'm going to go to this place over here. You guys go over there. We'll form some sort of army and we'll meet back where I'm at.
Didn't we also say that we no longer cared about that and we were just going to try and get out the city?
You did.
from-
A lot has
Yeah.
happened to a point where you feel demoralized, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Because a lot has happened. A lot of people that you knew that grew up with, your home was even destroyed, you know? So, absolutely understandable.
Yeah, Evely definitely doesn't care so much about things. That's for sure. Okay, so when we got to this city, what is it that we were originally doing before we met Ainslow?
You went to basically, you just, so you escaped through some tunnels. Lazarus took your parents to a safe place.
Yeah.
And you basically came to the city to kind of try and sell, I believe it was called Bliss.
Yeah, blessed. We have done
Blessed.
that though. We have
You
sold
have?
that now, right?
Yeah, and
Okay.
then, yeah, that's really it. Yeah, that was your
So-
plan at that moment in
Right.
time.
So the two options now, if I'm speaking like to the group, like in character, kind of like, so the two options now are either to go back to Meryl Streep or get on the ship.
We could go back to Merrill with forces of this city. I can't remember the name of it.
Most of the people here are too scared to fight. And the ones that are in charge are going to be in charge of evacuating the people. I don't think we could get an army together at this point. My accent is terrible, I'm so sorry.
It's better than mine.
It might be worth at least a try, because if we just jump on a ship and sail away, who's to say that this thing isn't just going to follow us wherever we go?
I agree with the old man.
Ishtar, what do you think?
I say we get on the boat. Fuck them.
Okay, so we have two and two then.
Thought you were supposed to have had a change of heart.
That's
It's
kind
gonna
of
follow regardless. There's no getting away from this.
it
It
is
doesn't
going.
matter what we do.
Then, if it doesn't matter what we do, is it not better to go down fighting than hiding on a boat like the little bitch?
Be careful, Kama will be back to slap you in the fucking face.
Well, Karma is a bitch, and I'm quite content with that.
So we have half of the group that wants to go and help Meryl, and half the group that just doesn't really care anymore.
Where is the boat? I don't even know. Where that actually-
Accents are going all out the window.
It's been weeks, okay? It's not our fault.
It's so difficult. Where does the boat even go? Where are we running to?
Bob, do you know where? What's the fellow's name again?
Bob.
The person who's
We called him
on the
Bob.
The person who organised transport for.
Oh, Ainslow.
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 Do you know where Ainslow's ship is scheduled to take off to?
No, I didn't even ask. That wasn't on my mind at all. I know that it's going somewhere west.
So we could end up back in the same place anyway.
Well, if we keep going far enough west, we'll eventually end up in the same place.
What is the other thing? If we do go back to Meryl, how are we gonna get there? Oh god, that accent, man. Oof.
I'm sure if we arrange with the leaders of this city to form some sort of alliance with Merrill and get some sort of army together, they'll provide transport. I mean, surely they're not going to let soldiers just walk to wherever it is we're going.
Well, I've been walking and swimming, so then fine. Let's maybe go speak to this leader then and see if we can help.
So you're all going to do that then? Because
I
you.
guess so.
I'd
The-
say it's
think
at
so,
least
yeah.
worth a shot. We've always got Ainslow's ship as a backup.
That's
Oh,
No.
shit, I'm out.
Not necessarily. If we have to go back to where Meryl is, there's no guarantees. There's a ship will be here if we ever make it back here. So what we're doing could be potentially suicide. We might not make it out. You have to consider that possibility.
I am a very old man. I'm quite happy to. Not quite happy. I'm quite ready to go. It's all up to you, fine fellows, whether you're willing to risk your lives for this.
Most of my home is gone, so I suppose if I want to find a new home, I have to fight for it.
I would prefer to not be confined on a small wooden boat with the possibility of an outbreak wiping us all out.
That is a good point. Lots of people would panic. There would be a lot of fighting, and we would have to kill everyone.
My fireballs would be completely useless on a wooden boat in the middle of the ocean.
No, you would kill everyone. Correction. Then we go back. We go speak to this person and try and get an army. My army's gone, so
Whatever we do, we should do it with haste.
let's haste.
Okay, Bob. Who's the
Okay.
big kahuna in this place?
The big kahuna. His name is Marcus Titan. He. Don't laugh at his name. It is a beautiful name.
Nothing wrong with it.
He
Marcus
is
Titan?
Marcus Titan.
Nice.
He hasn't been part of the. He hasn't really been in the head for very long. Only been for a couple of weeks. He's back up on top, around the center, where the posh people tend to live. I do warn you though. He is pompous. He is an asshole. And I think he pretty much paid his way there. But I will show you the way if you like.
What happened to the old leader?
No one really knows. He just kind of disappeared.
Oh, that's not suspicious.
Yeah, that's... Well, when
Well, let's
people
go see
have
this
money...
pompous twat.
All right, let's go. he kind of doesn't want it. He kind of looks back at his broken door, sighing, before he starts to lead you
Yes.
back the way you originally came.
Sorry about that.
I mean, I would say it's okay, but I don't know what happened. But it's easily fixed. It's just a wooden door.
To be honest, I
It
don't
fell
really
off.
know what happened.
Which fell off.
We broke in there on the. Oh fuck! I can't think of words. We broke in there just in case that you had been taken by this six-headed monster thing that we're talking about.
Yes, we were trying to save you, to be fair.
We're
but-
trying to save you because we weren't sure where you were exactly.
I mean, that's... Sure,
We
that's
destroyed-
fine, thank you.
We destroyed your property with the best of intention.
Those are a lot of holes. You should have seen it. It was a mess.
There's no holes in my home. Let's just go.
Okay.
As he leads you all back through that kind of the wines, leading towards that tunnel that leads back up, he quickly stops and goes, "Ah yeah, before I forget, the ship doesn't leave for 2 hours. So if there's anything you want to do, if you do want to change your mind, you have 2 hours. Okay? Before the ship goes."
Noted.
Oh, okay.
Merci, Bob.
It is no problem. And he leads you all back up. It takes about half an hour to go all the way back up to the top. The sun, as you go up, the sun's really bright, shines in your eyes. Clear skies, a few seagulls like squawking over the top. You hear the waves from the nearby dock sort of area. And he does a few more turns, takes another couple of minutes before he leads to this big walled center with a massive engraved golden gateway. You see two sets of guards. He walks up, kind of gives them a pat on the shoulder before the doors start to open, and everything in here looks pristine, marbled sort of effect. You see people in rich clothing walking around, not really in any rush. Well, there's a few walking past with giant suitcases, kind of, and a little bit of like a huff trying to get through. Everyone here is just kind of minding their own business, like they have no connection to the outside world. They're in their own world. They're happy. They're rich. They don't care.
Okay.
So as you all walk in there in your dirty, bloodied clothes, some of them kind of sneer at you, and you hear a few like awkward things like "oh, commoners," as you all walk through. In the middle, there's this giant marbled building with like giant pillars kind of hovered around it before they kind of arch up into the top, with a little crest on the top of like a kite shield, and as you kind of get towards it, he goes, "This is where Marcus is. I'm going to leave you to this. I'll be waiting back at my place if you need anything, but this is the headquarters for this dick."
For this dick.
For this dick.
Thank you so much, Bob.
It's all good. If you ever come back, please don't destroy anything else of mine.
Got it.
Thank you. And he gives you a little, like, salute before he starts to walk away back to his place.
Bob, before you leave,
Yeah.
do you have a watch we can borrow? Because you said 2 hours and we have absolutely no idea of the time.
So he kind of walks over, he puts a giant arm around you, kind of, like, pulls you really close into his sweaty body, gives you a little shake, and he goes, "Look up," and he points up to where the sun is. The sun is directly above you. And he goes, "As soon as it hits the north way, about, let's say, where it just reaches the top of that building, where the crest is for the HQ, that means 2 hours have passed."
Haven't we only got an hour and a half now, though? Because it took half an hour to get up here.
Did it?
It did.
Yeah, it said it took half an hour to get
Yeah.
to the surface.
Yeah. So you've basically, like, obviously, where the sun is, you've got till that point.
Okay.
Right,
Okay,
well,
let's
thank you
make this
for your
quick.
help.
Okay. I think that Isra should talk to the pompous bastard because Isra is a bastard also. I think they will get on quite well.
Light
Excuse
fire
me?
with fire.
I agree.
What are you saying, Aggie? I'm sorry.
I said fight fire with fire.
Exactly.
Right asshole with asshole.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm feeling loved in this group.
Let's go. Just start going upstairs.
To be fair, you're the person who's most likely to get this over and done with within an hour and a half.
Oh yeah, you'll be
You'll
dead
walk
in
in, you'll say, "Hey, you want to help us fight?" He'll say no, and then we'll go to the boat.
Let's not give up that easily, at least.
I say if we need to kill him, we kill him.
I am completely on board with that.
Okay.
At least I know the time.
Do we really want to piss off everybody in this city before we run away?
Oh, well, if they don't get pissed off by us, they're going to get pissed off by Black Ica just taking over and making everyone a weird werewolf-esque thing.
But if we piss everyone off, it may make it a lot more of a difficult trip from here to the boat.
It steals the boat.
Why would we steal the boat? We have passage on the boat.
And then we steal it.
Then we wait until it gets out into the ocean and then we steal it. Okay.
No, we just slit the throat of the captain and we just take the boat.
Can we just go and talk to this Tory bastard, please?
Let's go get on with it before
Oh,
Noel
wow.
takes any time off us.
As you walk in to the headquarters, it is very quiet. There's not a lot of people hustling and bustling around there. There's like one guard who's kind of asleep against the wall, drool kind of coming out of his mouth. There's like a little, I wouldn't say it's a reception, but it's the most crappiest desk you've ever seen, with an open doorway behind it.
Okay, it's right after you.
So I'm looking for a bell. I have a bell on me.
You did steal a bell from the library. You are correct.
Right. So I'm gonna get my bell out
Yep.
and I'm gonna ring it constantly.
Oh shit.
Ding 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 ding.
You hear it, and the guard that was sleeping against the wall quickly stands up straight and he goes, "Sorry, sir. What, sir?" And he kind of looks around, kind of shocked, before he kind of eyes you all up and down and goes, "Oh, just go through that door. We don't care. I'm not paid enough for this." And he kind of leans back against the wall and closes his eyes.
Okay, well, I'll take my bell back and we'll go through the door, I guess.
That was weirdly easy.
Yes.
Yeah. As you all walk through the door, you see a very elegant office. You see it's got like red velvet sort of carpet, this golden desk, a lot of fake sort of animal heads. You can tell they're fake. They're very crappily taxidermied, if anything. They're you ever seen the pictures of like weird taxidermy animals and like the faces are all like wonky and stuff? It's like that sort of thing all over the walls. Terrible, fake, clearly stuff like just awful things. And there's a man with his boots on the desk, with a very like a sort of a big fluffy hat with a giant feather just pulled down over his eyes, snoring loudly.
Maybe
I
time
suppose we
for
better
the
wake
bell?
him up.
Break out the bell.
Right, getting the bell out. So I'm gonna put the bell on the table next to the boot,
Yep.
and I'm ding 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 ding.
Okay, let me roll for this 1 second. Great. So as you do that, the chair that he was leaning in, he quickly arches back in fright, kind of lets out this high-pitched scream, very feminine, and he basically, it's like slow motion. We see kind of like his arms kind of like helicopter in the air before he falls backwards, and he just like slams into the floor with his legs in the air.
Oh, you're awake.
It's like,
How
what?
did you sleep?
What the fuck? And he kind of like stands up and he's like, who the fuck are you?
We are here for an audience with you.
What's the fuck for?
What?
What the fuck for?
We have some urgent news that you may want to hear.
Urgent news? Have you seen what's been going around? Oh, I don't have time for this. But what is it? And he kind of leans forward, like pretend he's leant on the thing, but he's kind of more like on his hand and elbow, like looking like, ooh, gossip.
Your entire society is under threat.
Oh, we know.
I think it's a little more under threat than you realize.
Like what?
This basically, the way I see it, everybody in this town is about to die.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I believe you know something of this Ica.
Not a darn thing.
You said you know about the fact that your city was in jeopardy.
Yes, there's thieves, like, you know, commoners. That is a jeopardy. You know, it's literally a plague of poor common people taking over the city. It needs to be you know, just taken care of.
Well, I can assure you, sir, that there is a worse plague on its way, and it's going to wipe every single one of you out, including yourself.
Worse than commoners?
Sadly, yes.
Oh. Like what?
Well, you're very hard to talk to.
I've been told this, but that's why I work here, I guess. No one has to talk to me here.
We require you to assemble all your armies ASAP.
All the armies? Sounds like a lot of
All of your
work.
armies. Is there anybody else in charge other than you?
First of all, that's mighty rude, and I am the head here, so no.
And how did you get to your lofty position?
He kind of like leans towards you and kind of rubs his fingers together like money, you know, like ooh. It's like, but it's a secret, okay?
Right, I turn to the group and I say, I'm going to kill this fool.
Let's just wait a second. Do you happen to... What was the name of the town that we first fucking started in that burned to the ground?
Oh, sugar. That was Solvest?
Solvest. Do you happen to know of the mayor of Solvest? His name's Merrill. He's a dragonborn.
Oh yes, I've heard of him. Yeah, it's been a while since I've had something from him, but yeah.
Well, he has sent us out to gather aid for fighting this plague.
How can people fight a plague? Isn't plague like some sort of disease?
It's a plague of black Icarus parasites that take over the body.
And that's created an army of Usk.
Oh, I think I've heard of this. I thought it sounded like gibberish, though.
Well,
Oh,
it destroyed most of Solvest and we saw it.
Oh.
It is also claimed the Fey realm as well.
I thought oh. That would explain certain things, I guess.
What certain things?
Like, have you seen the amount of, like, Fey people, like, coming around? Like, there's quite a lot. It's very, unnatural.
There's nothing unnatural about the Fae. They have no home. They're trying to get away from the plague.
Listen, everyone who is not like I is unnatural. Like commoners. I
Right,
don't
I'm going to draw my sword.
Is he
Yes,
just
done
a
with
man?
Is he what?
Aggie-
Is he
Sorry.
just a man?
He is just a man.
Just a man.
Do you mind showing our friend here a bit of, how shall I say it? Persuasion, Aggie?
Absolutely. Can I intimidate him?
Fucking go for it. Roll
Yes.
for it and then tell me what you do.
All right, I'm rolling. Give me about 15 minutes.
Have you got your phone handy? Maybe you could just roll on there.
See, I had a nice app on my phone for that,
Mhm.
and then it's been so long that I've deleted that app.
Okay.
I rolled a 13 intimidation.
Yeah, I mean, he's a bit of a pompous prick. He doesn't really have the balls for anything. I say that works. Go on, tell us
Sweet.
what you do.
So I take out my ice howl axe,
Mm.
and I go up to him very close and I say, I guarantee you that death is coming to your doorstep. If you don't move now, we will make sure we expedite the process.
As you get close to him with your weapon, his eyes kind of go unnaturally wide, and a strong smell of asparagus seems to waft over you all. And he just kind of starts to nod his head, and he's like, "Sure, whatever you need."
All of your armies, like literally everyone,
I-
even the ones getting on a boat.
But half of them have already gone, and I've only got one army, but I've only got half of that. I don't even know what you want from me. I don't know. And he just kind of like, tears start to well up, and they just burst from his eyes.
How are you the leader? You're a little boy.
I'm not a little boy. And he just like cries even harder, like his chest heaves, and he's like, dirty cry, you know, uncontrollably, where he'd like take the gasping breaths. That is what he's starting to do.
Pathetic.
Listen, little man, you need to shut up now and stop crying before I cut you from navel to throat.
I can't.
Call your armies back.
I can call some of them, but not all of them. You've made me wet my pantaloons.
Then call
Well-
back who you can.
We can dry them off for you, Stavros.
What?
No, I'm not casting firebolt here. No.
Fireball?
I'm not
What?
casting no firing spells.
No.
Get this done without fire.
He starts. He kind of starts going. Runner, I need the runner, please. And he like does a little clap, and a young little boy around 12 years old comes running in dirty clothes, ragged clothes. And he just kind of grabs like a piece of paper and his little quill that he slowly starts to ink up with his little inkwell, and he starts writing all fancy, but he's taking his time. And every now and then he'll lick the nib and do a little as he kind of takes a deep breath, and he hands it to him. And he's like, "Go give this to the messengers. Go. We need some people to come back." And the young boy kind of starts to run off, and he's like, "There, I've done it. I don't know how long it will take, but there you go."
1 second. Can I just look at my spells? I've got one more slot for this. Can I cast haste on the runner?
Yeah, sure,
Like, to
absolutely.
get him moving a bit quicker. Young
Go for it.
man, 1 second.
He comes over and he's like, "What's up, pops?"
Let me just click on haste. It literally just tap him on the shoulder. Say, go with all the speeds of whatever gods you do believe in.
And you see his feet kind of start to run a little bit fast and smart, and he gets all giddy. He's like, "Oh yeah!" And he just like darts out like super fucking fast. He's just gone instantly.
Just made Sonic the Hedgehog.
You hear a woohoo in the distance. And yeah, you just hear like little sniffles from this poor Marcus Titan in his office, just staring
Here's
at
a-
you.
The other thing we will need is a boat to go over to Solvest. And make sure we have one.
And gold. We need
Wait, no,
gold
Sol,
too.
that's-
What?
We need to go to the U-shaped lake, wasn't it?
It was
Somewhere near there.
the horseshoe sort of
Yeah.
river
Yeah,
lake, yeah.
horseshoe-shaped
Whatever
lake.
dock is closest to that is what I mean. Dantic asshole.
There
Okay.
is no other dock on that
Oh,
side.
shit.
So
So we gotta go all the way to the top and then walk down again with an army.
pretty much.
Okay. All right.
Would we possibly take what's-his-face's boat?
Well, they still need to evacuate the civilians here. We can't stop that from happening.
Well, this Marcus character must have longships, fleets for his armies.
We must.
Marcus, do you have fleets and longships for your armies?
No.
What do you mean no? How do your armies get around?
I sold them.
Oh
Right.
my god,
Aye.
you're fucking stupid.
Right, we need to
You
buy a
went
boat.
scouse then for a second.
We need to buy
Alright.
a boat. We need to buy a boat, and you are buying it, Marcus.
But me? And on a boat? No.
Your people are in danger. If you want to be a good leader, you need to make sure that they are safe.
I mean, I am a good leader.
Well, then buy a fucking boat.
And
Oh.
take your gold to your grave.
Oh. Okay. Let's go to the docks. Let me go change first.
No.
Aggie, stay with him. Make sure he doesn't do anything stupid.
Are you all just gonna stand there watching?
Yes.
Yup.
I am.
I'm gonna
Oh.
turn around. I don't want to see that shit.
Yeah, you basically just he grabs hold of his pants and he just pulls everything down. You see him in all of his shriveled glory, as he kind of pulls one leg out, tries to keep a balance, before he kind of walks around to the side, looks around for any sort of other pants, realizes there is no
Hang
pants.
on. Before he puts on clothes, is there
Yeah.
anything with water around me?
There's like a little vase of like flowers and plants and stuff with water in.
Okay, just give me 1 second. So at first level, I'm gonna do the create or destroy water from the water that's out there, and I'm gonna like pick it up out the vase, and I'm just gonna like drop it on him, saying he needs a shower or a bath or whatever.
Yeah, as you do that, obviously he screams again. His arms are outstretched and he's like, "Oh, I'm wet." And, like he just
Yeah.
starts to cry again.
Well, it's better than stinking of piss, no?
It is. Oh,
Okay, so get dressed, little man.
you people are horrible.
Commoners are horrible. Remember that.
You all need to be killed and flayed. As he says that, he grabs like a little towel and he wraps it around himself and he's like, "Let's go."
Is he literally walking out with just a towel wrapped around?
He's
Yeah.
got a top on. He's got a wet top on. His drenched hat that's kind of like flopping to the side now, and a towel. That's literally how he's going out.
Bring your
What?
purse.
Don't forget your purse.
He turns around again, goes to his desk, pulls out the most biggest fucking purse you ever seen, and just like flops it out and just starts swinging it sadly as he walks out the fucking door.
If that's too heavy for you, I'm sure Aggie could lighten the burden for you.
No.
What?
I'm saying if that's too heavy, I'm sure Aggie can lighten that burden.
Wait, I'm gonna carry a purse.
No, it's like a threat to see if he'll give you the purse bag.
Oh, okay.
But it is a very womanly, vajazzled purse.
Jazzle.
It's vajazzled. I can't remember what the word is.
That means
No.
vagina jazzled. No.
It's got a massive V on it. It's vajazzled.
All right.
Oh my-
All right.
It has a V in fucking Vajazzle crystals.
Okay, let's just carry on.
Okay, to the boats. Or wherever it is we could purchase a boat.
We're going to the docks. And he just kind of shuffles along as you go. If you were to look up, you will see the sun has actually moved quite a little bit. It's not quite over the top, but it's getting close to it.
Maybe if we get there quick enough, we could buy Ainslow's boat.
Maybe.
Or hire it at least.
But where would the civilians go? They would have to go back inside the city. That could be
We
hell.
need everyone. And I say everyone. Anyone that can hold a fucking sword.
Hmm.
So now you want to draft people in to fight against their will?
Oh, if they're willing to do it.
Right, but they must have that choice. If they do not want to fight, they should not be made to.
Oh, of course. But, I mean, the threat of death is a good motivator.
Not for everyone.
Not for the rich.
Mm-hmm.
It seemed to work with him.
Yeah, well,
It's
of
because
course.
he's a crybaby.
As you all say this quite loudly around him, as he sobs each time you say something about him, you all eventually get to the port. You see the massive ship that was Ainslow's, and there is another ship there, not as big, but is there, and you see the two ships. You see people going on and off of them, putting supplies on. You actually see Ainslow like on the other ship, like sorting everything out, like telling people what to do, pointing at them and talking to the captain and all that jazz. And you see someone doing the same thing on the other ship as well.
Is that literally all the boats? Just two?
Yeah, that you actually see some in the distance. Some going west, some going up north, that sort of thing.
Okay, Mr. Marcus, buy them both.
But both?
You've got a big enough coin purse.
He kind of clutches it to his chest and he's like, I'm not gonna buy both. Why do we need both?
We will need
Boats, more quick.
But but that could take all my money.
Do it now, or you'll be wet again when I've pushed you into the fucking sea.
I can't swim.
Well, then you'll drown, won't you?
Then
And then
you'll
you won't need that
definitely need
money.
a boat.
And he kind of like shuffles over to where some people are with his coin purse, crying very loudly and very obnoxiously. And people kind of like turning, like covering their ears, and as they move away from him, before he kind of hands a junk of like gems and stuff that was actually in the coin purse. It wasn't money, but it was like gems. He's basically got a handful and kind of put it in the hand, cries as he does it. And he kind of goes over towards the other boat, which was Einslow's, and he gives them, like, looks in his bag, kind of looks over at you guys, starts to cry even louder as he hands the gem bag just over to them and bursts even louder into tears before he walks back to you both. Well, to you all.
So has he paid the captains then?
He has.
Did he tell the captain anything?
No, he just walked up and was like, I want the boat, and I want this boat. So they're just there with, like, all these gems, like, okay.
Okay. So I'm going to go up to one of the captains, and someone else is probably going to go up to the other captain and say, we have accommodated your boat. Your leader has paid for it, as you can see, and you'll need to evacuate the civilians off the boat, unless they want to fight a deadly plague.
You should have one boat for military and civilian conscripts, and the other one for just civilians.
Yes, to evacuate the
Will
ones
we
that do
have-
not want to fight.
Will we have enough space on the boat, on the two boats for each? If you know what I mean. When he brings his armies, is there going to be too many people for one boat?
We don't know. We don't know how many people are coming back yet, do we?
You
Just pick
don't.
what we can.
Yeah. You also don't know how long it will take for them to come back. That's also a thing. The type of boats, obviously, Einslow is the biggest boat. You actually see cannons on the side. You see about 3 on each side. And has like sort of like a at the front of it, it's got like a ramming sort of function in it. The other boat is a lot smaller, not as big and wide as that one. Has about like 1 cannon on each side. Doesn't look as fancy.
Okay. So I'm going to say to the captain, this is the boat that the military are going to be traveling over towards Solvest to fight the plague. So anyone who does not want to fight needs to board the other boat immediately. You're not leaving anytime soon.
Which boat is it you're taking to which one?
So I'm talking to the guy of the big boat, the Ainslow captain boat thing.
Yes, that one's going to
Um,
Solvest.
Right, they're both going to Solvest. Well, I don't know actually. Either way.
I mean, if we're sending one away with refugees, then it's not going to Solvest.
Right, okay.
It needs to go somewhere else.
Right, so the big one is going to Solvest already, but it's already got civilians on.
No, the big one was going to go west.
Fight. Wait, what?
So the Ainslow boat was going to go west. That's
Right.
away
That's
from.
changed.
So
Yeah.
you want it to go to Solvest now?
That is going to go to Solvest. The small one is
Okay.
going to go west, but we need to tell everyone that's on the boat that if they stay on the boat, they will be fighting in the plague. Or, you know, and if they don't want to fight because they've got children or whatever, they need to go on board the other boat.
Okay,
Because
so
we need the boat with the cannons.
okay, so small boat refugees going west.
Yeah.
Big boat Solvest fight.
Yes,
Yeah.
with the military.
Closest port to the lake we're supposed to meet. What's his face at?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Can we still push Marcus in the water?
Oh no! Don't push Marcus in the
I
water.
think it's fine. Let him go.
Where is Marcus still here?
Yeah, he's kind of hovering around you all.
Look,
Um,
Marcus, you've done good deeds.
I say we
today.
take him.
Shut up. What? I mean, he's another body, isn't he?
This guy cannot fight or get himself killed. I suggest he goes gets on the refugee boat so he can be safe.
Marcus, you've done a very good thing today. Here, I know it's nowhere near what you've just paid for these boats, but I'm going to give him 100 gold coins.
As you kind of give that, he kind of stops crying, perks up, and goes, "Okay, bye.
Go get on that little boat.
I'll get on the
Nice.
little boat." Okay, and his little leg flick and his little towel, and he kind of runs away, like little cha-chas away
You've
to the
still
boat.
not got pants.
Wait,
No, he's in a towel.
Oh,
He's
I
like,
Go
this
and buy
problem.
yourself some pants first.
"No
man.
time. I'm going out of here. Bye."
I'm gonna say, right, here's the bad news, Marcus. I'm gonna whip the towel out from under him.
Do you actually do that?
Yeah.
Do a sleight of hand for me as you do it.
Hold on.
It doesn't have to be very high with him. He's an absolute idiot.
It's a 2.
Okay. Oh, that's still a little bit too low to whip the towel from him. Well, no, you pull the towel. You can see the hand come in. Okay. It's just not as elegantly done as how you do it. So explain how you would do it badly.
I clumsily lurch towards the towel and try and rag it off him instead of pulling it in one fell swoop. I'm there tugging at it for a bit while he's struggling.
He
Oh,
just
I bet-
starts to scream.
And I eventually rag it off him and throw it into the sea.
I don't want anyone to see my gooseberries. And he kind of runs towards the water. He kind of goes, "Oh, I can't swim," and tries to go after the towel. And he just kind of falls in.
That
Oh,
much
well,
rather go and get the towel.
Yeah.
Yes!
Heisler,
Yeah.
you need
All
to
that
go
was
save
true.
him.
I'll do it. Second. I cast that.
What's that?
Yeah, what is that?
Trying to find fly so he can get out of the water. But I can't. I might not have it readied. I don't
Leave
think I've got it
him!
ready.
Leave him drown! Who gives a shit?
And
Okay, I'm gonna go and pull him out of the water.
If we drown their leader, do you think any of them are going to come and help us fight a plague? They'll just see
He's
us
not
as
gonna-
monsters.
He's not going to be a leader for much longer if they've seen how he's reacted and acted in this dock.
But that's a
I'm in-
consequence that he should pay later. We need to make sure
I'm
we don't pay consequences
water.
now.
I'm
All
thinking
right,
that-
I'm talking. Fuck's sake.
Right.
All right, go on.
I mean, I'm pretty feeble, so I'm assuming I'm gonna have to roll for it.
Oh, are you going to try and pull him out of the water?
I'm not letting him drown.
Oh, okay, go for it. Roll for it. Disadvantage, because you're an old frail man. And obviously the ledge is pretty high.
I'll help him
Disadvantage.
to
To
give
roll.
him normal.
Oh, okay.
You want me to roll
Just roll normally.
a d20?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it's a 10.
I'll assist.
Oh, disadvantage, yeah, so I've got to.
No, because I'm assisting you, so there's now no disadvantage.
Yeah, so
Alright,
it's
okay.
literally just the 10.
Right.
Roll again.
Roll again.
Roll again. So there's 3 of you basically leading
It's
over
5.
to help.
Okay,
So-
I'll just cast again, create or destroy water, and I'm gonna pick up the water that's around him, and I'm gonna like move the water up back onto the docks and just drop him back on the dock.
Yeah, you see him in all of his glory without a towel.
Great.
Great.
Cold water. Everything goes up into the tree. He kind of quickly covers himself and runs off in a random direction.
I bark at him and scare him off.
Do it. Absolutely.
I only have
my God.
3 slots left. I don't have
I'm
a
not
lot.
actually bark. I'm not gonna actually.
No, you have to bark. He goes, "Oh!"
Can we stop torturing the little man now and make the captain make the announcement to the people? Because none of them are getting on the little boat yet.
As you do that, you see the captains kind of come up to the sides of the ships where all the people are, and they kind of like blow this little horn that goes, "Brrrr," and you see them kind of raise their hands up and they're like, "Attention! Plans have changed. Anyone who is getting away from here, you go onto the boat to the right. Anyone who is going to fight to the left. And everyone kind of stops what they're doing. They kind of look at each other like, wait, what? And then everyone starts to kind of like panic. Well, not panic, but everyone kind of runs into each other a little bit as they start to swap sides what they're doing. You see a lot of armed people kind of come towards the big boat. You count roughly about like 90 people walking up a plank to that on the big ship going on. You see a few people in ragged clothes getting onto the same ship, holding like fucking pitchforks and stuff, like they're ready. And other people with their belongings going onto the boat as fast as they can.
Do we have a blacksmith nearby? I guess I'm asking the captain because he's close. He knows this area. Captain, Capitan.
He points towards you, goes, "Yes, my lady."
Is there a blacksmith anywhere close by?
Oh, I don't know if he's still there.
Could you point me in the direction?
Yeah, he literally points to the entrance out and goes, "You go that way."
Okay.
And then left.
Okay. So, if anyone wants to come with me, they can, but I'm going to nip over to the blacksmith and see if he's there and see if we can get any more swords or anything, any weapons for these people so they've got more than a pitchfork.
I'll come with you.
Okay.
I should let you know, on the big boat, there is an armory.
Oh.
Unless you
coming
want to
with you.
go there, you are more than welcome to go over there.
I mean, more swords is good, right?
Never know, you might have magic swords.
Well, I mean, I don't want to. I don't really want to be buying this. I'm just going to take them.
It's by orders of his lord to supply
Yes.
his army with weapons.
Yeah.
I'm coming.
I'll go with you.
Okay.
We
We're just
have
gonna
to
go.
we have to wait for the army to get here anyway, so I'm assuming we're gonna have time.
Yeah.
Suppose.
So, does anyone want to stay and like direct what's going on at the boat? So, does everyone want to come to the blacksmith?
Well, if Agatha's going with you, I'll stay in direct with the boat.
Okay.
I want to see if there's any way I can get a better magic staff.
It's a blacksmith, though.
No,
Blacksmith's gonna.
Is there any? Captain,
Any-
We're not
I don't know
going
if there's-
shopping. We're not. We're not going shopping.
Anything like that would be in the main central district where the HQ would have been at,
Right.
with the big
Good.
walls.
Good. I'll just stay here.
All right. So Aggie and I will go to the blacksmith then.
Okay. Let's do what Stavros and Istra are doing first. Go for it, guys.
Okay, so we're basically just helping people get on the right boat, basically. and-
Directing traffic, basically.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you see a lot of people kind of looking around confused. You see families kind of being pushed and knocked over by the rich people, as you would call it, as they're just kind of pushing that way, like, move, commoners, and they're just kind of like, we're more important, we're getting off first. You see one person specifically push, like, a mother and daughter into the water, and just kind of goes to walk past you specifically.
Right, well, I'm going to grab him.
I'm
So
going
you-
to help.
You're getting on the wrong boat, mate.
What?
This is the wrong boat for you. You want that big one over there.
No, I'm not going to fight.
Oh, I think you are.
There, this is my choice. Listen, I'm more important than them.
Yeah, shut up.
Uh,
You just vote your choice or getting on the boat, and I cast sleep on him.
Oh, yeah. As he
Wow.
goes to mention something in your arms, he just slumps and just starts snoring.
Extra, if you would.
All right, so I'm going to carry him onto that boat.
Okay, yeah, you carry
Is
this.
someone gonna save the mother and child that just fell in the water?
I guess I'll have to do that.
Oh no, do you want to roll for that?
I mean, dude, are these people able to swim?
Yes, some of them
Like
are.
Marcus. Right, okay,
You
I'm
see
going
the
to go
actual
over there.
woman holding up the child like above the water, like trying to get someone to pull the child up.
Right, you better do that, Stavros, to
Okay,
be
I
honest.
will be doing that. Am I rolling?
Strength.
D20.
Strength.
Right, okay. Is that a skill or just a straight strength
Just a
roll?
straight strength roll.
Okay, -2 to this. 17. So 15.
Yeah, you literally grab the child by the hands and you just fling them up. Kind of do a little fling in the air and you catch them and you place them down on the side.
Okay, what about the mother? Can the mother swim, or is she
The
needing help
the
as
mother
well?
can absolutely swim. She's actually swimming round past the boat. It's taken a bit of time, but she's going round to where there's like a little bit of I wouldn't say it steps, but more like a slanted little slope on the side.
Can we say that when I got the child out, I used the end of my stick and kept it at stick's length? It's like I don't want to touch this. placed it on the dock.
Absolutely. Absolutely, no problem. Ishra, as you go and hand the person on sleep to the people on board, they kind of look at him really confused, like, oh, okay. And they kind of, like, push him to the side and just chuck, like, a blunt weapon at him, just like, ah, here you go.
Perfect.
Sweet. And then we will go to Evely and Agath.
Okay, are we approaching where this blacksmith thing is?
Absolutely. You see the doors are just, as you walk towards the blacksmith, there's not like anything happening around there. You just see people running past, trying to do their own thing. The doors are just wide open.
Okay, so I'm just gonna walk in then.
Yeah, you walk in. You see a lot of it has been looted already, but there's still weapons up on the walls.
Is the blacksmith here?
No.
Right. Well, I guess we just take what we can carry.
Okay.
5-finger discount.
Yes. Exactly that.
5-finger discount.
And I'm just gonna start like picking things up and like putting it in my belt and things like that, and just carrying as many weapons as I can physically take.
Yeah. Both of you roll just a standard d20.
Okay.
Okay. Forgotten how to do that. No, I haven't. Oof. 8.
Okay.
With my strength, can I add my strength to it?
You can absolutely go for it.
So that's 11.
Okay. So you've managed
Still
to
rolling.
get... That's fine. You've managed to get 11 weapons. You've kind of shoved them in your belt. You've kind of shoved them in the back. You've got random, like, knives and pointy things just kind of sticking out anyway. You've got a massive axe on your back for some reason. You're just like, yeah, fucking grabbing that. Why the fuck not? And you've just kind of walking around with, like, all these pointed
Could
weapons.
I maybe just poke my head out the door and see if I can see any guards around?
Go for it.
Okay, so I poke my head out the door and I see if there's any guards around.
Roll perception.
Perception.
Agatha, you've got 13 weapons on you. You've managed to grab just a few more.
Oh,
Well,
that was
if I had
9.
my strength, it's actually 16.
You've got 16 weapons then.
Yes.
You don't see any guards. If anything, you're kind of thinking that they've actually gone to the docks where the letter was written to go towards.
Alright, so let's take this back and we'll see if we can get some of the guards to come and pick up the rest.
Okay, yeah. You.
Jackie?
What?
I was saying that to you.
Sorry, I broke out. What was it? Sorry.
I just said we'll go back to the docks, put these on the boat, and go and see if there's any guards around that can go and get the rest.
Sounds like a good plan to me.
Yeah, you both start to look back. Arms just full of weapons. Every now and then you'll pass a guard and you'll actually tell them to go get some weapons and bring it back to the ship, and they just kind of nod and they start doing. You see some of them telling anyone else that they passed to go grab weapons, and you just see every now and then like one will just kind of run a bit faster than you, but you all kind of get there. You all see a lot of armed men running up, passing weapons to whoever they can, making sure they're all sorted. You see a lot of shields being passed around, and you see the boat is slowly starting to fill up.
Okay. Are the armies that are called back yet, or
That whoever is armed on the boat, that there was the 9 people that got on, and a couple more. So you've got around about 130 people from the army on that boat, not including the people living in the city who decided to help as well.
okay? So is that everyone? Are we waiting for anyone else?
It seems to be like that is everyone.
Okay. So how many people are on then, including the civilians that are deciding to fight?
About 190, nearly 200.
Okay.
You're assuming that there's because it's a huge boat. You're assuming that a lot of them are in the underpart of the ship, basically.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so we're gonna go talk to the other captain that's taking the refugees.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna ask him, is the boat at capacity yet?
As the what boat?
The boat that's for the refugees, is that at capacity?
Yeah, pretty much. We're actually just waiting for the signal to lift the anchor and go.
Okay, so we tell him that they've got that signal to go.
Okay.
And anyone who's not on the boat now is not getting on.
Well, yeah. He kind of looks around at whoever's kind of lolling around at the docks. There's still a few people, but he blows the horn. The ramp just kind of get tossed aside into the water. You hear the chains as the anchor goes up, and the sails drop, and it slowly starts to move on, before slowly turning to the west and slowly moving out of distance.
Okay.
And they were never heard from again.
Okay, so I guess now we are pretty much ready to embark on the journey back towards Sylvester with the army.
That is very correct. That's very true.
So I'm just gonna board the boat then.
Okay.
I'm
Right. You all board this humongous boat with a lot of detail, like little like things engraved into it. You see the captain up at the what is that called? Like the mast? The thing with the steering wheel.
Yeah.
Helm.
The helm, sorry. You see him with his massive hat that's just too big to even be comfortable, but he looks proud in it. He's got like jewels, not jewels, like things put onto the side of it, like I've done important shit, but it's probably all fake. I probably stole it. You see a few armed people just kind of lolling about. You see some people up at the top where they're like kind of looking around at the sea. But you are technically all on the boat. You hear him kind of start to bark orders. You feel the chain more than anything being turned and pulled up with each ring from it, and it slowly starts to move before the sails drop, and you all slowly start to sail out of the port. And we will have a break.
Okay.
All right.
Thought I'd be on a boat.
We're on a boat.
Big blue watery.
Boat.
Oh, preach.
All right then. So the boat has sailed on. You see the as it turns and does like a sort of 180 sort of movement out. It starts to go along the cliff face. It's just slowly moving along. You see the captain shouting orders. Everyone's keeping an eye out. I need everyone to do just a dexterity roll for me, please.
Okay.
Wait, a dex? Oh, okay, just dex.
Yeah, just a dex roll.
The frick's Dex.
Uh,
4.
11.
Oh, there it is. Right, it's on the front page.
okay, so we got 4, 11,
20.
20. Okay.
Nice.
And
16.
16. Okay. So the 16 and the 20, you feel absolutely fucking fine with the boat rocking along with the waves. Anyone below that, so the 11, you get a bit of a mild seasickness, feeling a bit queasy, but everything's okay. The 4, on the other hand, has severe seasickness. You've got half movement, and you are basically feeling like you're gonna puke.
Can we get a rest on this boat, by the way?
Abso-fucking-lutely. It's going to take time for it to get to where it needs to go, because it's going slow, because obviously the rock face, if there's any, it's being careful, because if there's any going to be any rock falling, and it's just being generally careful, so it's going to take its time getting there, but it is heading there slowly. You have more than enough time to have a long rest. The sun is
Nice.
setting.
Okay.
Okay, so glad.
Yeah, I was at 19 out of 41.
Oof.
I was hurting.
I had basically no spell slots left.
Yeah, I was very low on that too.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So yeah, you all have a
That's what
long...
we're doing. We're having a long rest.
Absolutely, having a long rest. Make sure you fill up everything. Make sure your health is all good.
Just click the campfire, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, click the campfire.
Sorted.
Beautiful. Obviously, as the night goes on, as you have the long rest, there's a few people who have brought instruments on. They're just kind of trying to make the atmosphere a bit more cheery. You know, one person's got a fucking fiddle and they're just like playing little strings. One person's like clapping their hands, stomping their feet. Everyone's just kind of singing like all these sort of sea shanties and creating like a nice atmosphere. Knowing that they're going to a place where things are going to be good, they're just kind of like raising the morale more than anything. And everyone's, you know, having a bit of a laugh and relaxing a little bit while still keeping hold of all their weapons. The sun sets and then it starts to rise. You hear the captain shouting orders as you all wake up, making sure everyone is prepared for the next shift to be swapped over. And yeah, you all go up on top and have a look, and you see you're slowly heading towards Solvast. Is there anything you guys would like to do at this moment in time?
Could
I
I
think
ask the captain if the cannons are battle ready?
Yeah, you go up to the captain. He's just kind of there, like a soft smile on his face, just making sure like the steering's around. He's like, "Can I help you?"
Yeah, I'd like to know the readiness of the cannons, please.
I mean, we've got some of them loaded, but if you want all of them to be loaded, I can certainly do that.
Yes, we are going to need every single one loaded and ready.
Okay. He kind of like turns to the side and he's like, "Oi, make sure the cannons are all sorted. Ship terms, blah 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 blah." And you see a few people start to nod, and you see a lot of people bringing up like cannonballs, and they're stuffing them in there, and they're making them all loaded, and they kind of make sure they're movable and absolutely ready, and they all kind of like give a like, shout, and he nods, and he's like, "All right, that's sorted. We have the cannons are all ready. Is there anything else I can help you with?"
I think that'll be fine for now.
Okay. As you're all just kind of there resting, watching the waters and everything, just kind of chilling out, having this really nice moment because it's clear skies, I would like you all to make a perception check, please.
Perception check.
Perception.
22.
Oh god, I got a nat 1.
Oh,
Oh no, well, I got a nat 1, but with my stuff it's 13. Oh wait, no, it was
Wow.
a 7. I'm sorry. I'm
Oh,
stupid.
okay.
Hey,
It
you
was
have
a
a good
7.
modifier.
Just say, nat 1 to 13.
I
You've got
know.
+12 on your perception. Jesus.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
I mean,
So,
it is a +6. But...
so what do we have then?
I've got a 10.
We got a 22.
22, 10,
13.
13,
8.
8. Okay, so for an 8, you don't really see or hear anything. Everyone else, you actually hear something that sounds like woomph, woomph, as
no.
it starts to get louder and louder, and everyone kind of stops still that is on the deck, and they're all kind of looking at each other really confused before you hear someone very loudly shout, "Starboard! Dragon!" As you see a massive oh, that looks really tiny. A massive fucking black dragon start to head towards you with its wings flapping loud, like so loud as it gets closer, it kind of starts to sound a little bit like thunder as it heads towards you.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
So, you know them cannons?
Wait, because sometimes you can talk to dragons.
Mm-hmm.
Is it black because it's a black dragon, or is it black because it's
Of
like already
Ica.
taken over with the Ica?
It is a adult black dragon. It is a black chromatic dragon.
Who's got the monsters manual? Tell us
Don't
whether
you
that's a good thing or not.
dare.
I do have a monsters manual, but I'm not gonna look in it. Okay. Can we attempt to like talk to it?
Absolutely. The dragon basically stops short, flapping its wings very close to you.
Look,
And
there
it is looking.
Hello. Sorry. Hello, Mr. Dragon. I don't know what else to say.
You basically hear this loud rumble as if it is laughing at what you just said. Before you hear
Hello, Mr. Dragon.
hello, Mr. Dragon. As you
Oh,
hear
Mrs. Dragon, we don't want to assume.
Oh yes.
as you hear a very familiar voice that says, "I told you I would meet you again."
Fire the fucking cannons.
Is it Karma?
It is.
Even though she got her money back.
Oh yeah.
Oh, shit.
Right. Straight fucking into it then, I guess.
Everyone
Whoa,
roll.
Hang on. Can I just say, you know, I don't think. I mean, she got her money back, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I think we need to know what this dragon's gonna say next.
I've been
Is she
keeping an
gonna
eye on you. And I told you I would see you again. And I've been sent here by someone to give you their regards.
Oh, okay. Well, it's very nice you kept an eye on us. It's very sweet. Thank you. Who sent you? Yeah, Evelyn's voice is like just an octave higher because she's like shitting it.
The wings start to be a lot faster as it kind of starts to laugh. And it starts to laugh more and more before it raises its head up and breathes a sort of green. It takes a deep breath and like sprays this green breath out above in
So
this
as it's
huge
doing that,
streak. Yep.
I was getting ready for this. So at level 3, to kind of stop that from happening, I am going to create water because there's water everywhere, and I'm going to do. Let me just see how big this is. It's a 40-foot by 30-foot blob of water that I'm just going to throw into its mouth as it's doing this.
Yep. I need you just to roll to make sure it goes exactly in the mouth because the head is tilted
Okay.
up away from you as it does it. So, what would that
You
be?
just at it, so like whatever it sprays out kind of gets dampened by the water.
Okay, yeah, okay. So
That's what I'm going for.
okay, so it's a 60-foot line with it that it's done,
Okay.
and it's a 30-foot by So you get, we'll say,
40 foot.
30 foot by 40 foot. Okay.
Mhm.
So you say you get half of it as it seems to get wet and damp and it kind of falls to the sea next to you on the right. The other half seems to get a little bit of the boat towards the back where the captain is. And you see people start to scream as you see their skin starts to melt off part of their face that's been caught by it. Which you all
Hang
seem to
on.
realize is kind of like an acid sort of reaction.
Hang on, I don't think my spells are... What the hell's going on right? Level 3. No, it is. So cast that. Sorry, I was just a bit confused at what I was doing then.
That's all good.
So I fixed
Okay,
my dice.
so what happened?
So part of the breath you kind of like got dampened, fell into the water. The other part that just got the side of the back bit of the boat where the captain is. Some of the people that are standing there near the cannons, they got touched by that green breath, and part of their skin started to melt away like acid. So it's like acid breath, and you just hear them screaming in pain. Some people kind of fall to the floor, writhing in pain, and you see that bone start to peek through as it keeps eating away at the flesh and anything else that it's touched. You see part of the back of the boat start to get a bit damaged as well, corroded even.
Okay.
And I'm gonna need you all to roll for initiative.
Oh, can I just go through my spells and prepare some stuff?
Do it, yeah.
I
Just
wasn't
make sure you
prepared.
roll for initiative and
For,
do that. Yeah.
I rolled a 16.
16.
Okay, we've got
Whoa!
16 and a
Oh,
what?
no, I got 20. Dirty 20.
I got 16.
So we've got two 16s.
Yep.
Okay, who
Okay.
has the highest dex?
My dex is 12.
Oh shit! I've just come out. I
Mine's
need to-
11.
Okay, so Agath
I'm
is
rolling for initiative.
yeah.
That'll be 11.
Okay.
My dex is 14.
Okay. Here's is the order. We have Evely. We have the dragon. We have Agath, Istra, and Stavros. Now, here is the cool thing. You can all take control of a cannon.
Ooh.
Okay. We've got the captain who's going to be steering the boat. He will take a move turn. So you can all take a cannon. I can explain when you use the cannon, absolutely, all that sort of jazz. But this is basically going to be let's do this, guys.
Right.
So yes, so the
So-
dragon, it is your turn.
Okay. So I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon because I can also do a bonus for that.
Okay.
So is that roll to... Yeah, so I'm going to roll to hit. Should get a +6 on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's only a 9. Fuck.
9 does not
Nope.
hit.
I'm going to try my bonus again. Well, my bonus version of it. See if I can hit it with my bonus.
Yep.
Oh, God, no, that's not going to hit either. I got a 9 again. Fuck me.
Nope.
Right, well, I'm...
You have a move turn. If you want to run to a cannon, you are more than welcome to.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, which cannon would you like to move, run to? Don't forget you can draw on this if you want to like put a little dot where you want to run to. You are more than welcome
How do
to.
I draw on it? Oh, wait. Draw...
Free
draw
hand.
circle.
Yeah,
Can you see mine?
I can. There we go. Yep.
Right, that's
Okay.
mine.
Beautiful. It is now the dragon's turn. Okay, so what the dragon is going to do, it's at the front of the ship. It is going to flap its wings again, and it's going to basically head towards where the side that...
Holy shit! It's massive.
It's a big adult black dragon. Of course it's going to be massive. Wink
This
wonk.
James Seth can't see this.
It is. It's on the stream, though.
Okay.
Almost as big as the boat.
What it's going to do is it's actually going to do a wing attack. So anyone within 10 feet, you must make a DC save.
I don't know where I am.
I don't know if we're in
What is?
10 feet.
It's close enough to be 10 feet. It's literally on the side of the ship, flapping its wings, facing you all.
So we all need a
roll-
dex saving throw.
So you're there. Everyone else would be. I'm saying everyone would be. Oh God, am I freehanding this? Like here, like everyone's kind of like there. Otherwise, Unless when it goes to their turn, they can move.
Oh,
So
are
who-
we
Oh, it's-
within 10 feet at the helm?
Yeah, it's
I'm all the
not.
way up. I'm all the way at the other end though, where the dot is. So am I within that 10 feet?
You are into that 10 feet.
Okay. So I need a dex saving throw.
Yes.
Okay.
How about us here at the helm? No,
You
we
are
do it
out
with
of
dex.
range, unfortunately.
Okay.
21.
Yeah,
Nice.
whoa, you actually managed to do it. So a lot of you see the people that are on top. You see them. Actually, let me roll for them. Might as well. Nope. Nope. You see a lot of people start to scream. A few of them actually get thrown back from the gust of wind. Some people bang their heads. They fall to full kind of screaming. They are knocked prone. Others have managed to stay upright and they have run to some of the cannons as well. And that would be its turn. Right. So next person, we got Agath.
Okay. So, do we have any of those fancy chain rounds that you see sometimes the ships have? Just regular cannon rounds.
It's
man.
literally just regular cannon rounds.
Seeing as
already
how
loaded.
And they are all loaded because Istra told
Istra.
them to load them.
Yeah.
good man. Well, because I'm a barbarian, I can't do much other than try to throw a javelin at it or use a cannon. So I'm gonna run to a cannon.
Okay, so you can go to a one that is close to Evely, or you can go to see if you can manage to aim. You don't think they will be able to aim the ones that are on the back, but ones more close to Dragon, you can definitely aim and fire.
There's one.
Okay, yeah, so that's pretty much face value. So that's your movement done, so you can actually fire a cannon. With the cannon, I actually have things written down for this. You don't need to, because it's pretty much at the face, you can actually just roll to do damage, which is 4d10.
So roll 4d10.
Yes.
All right.
So he doesn't even need to roll to hit.
Just because he's at the dragon's head.
Oh, right, I get you.
Yeah.
9.
29 damage. Yeah, so you fire this huge cannonball. You light it because there's like people there lighting it for you. It fires out. You see this cannonball just arc and smack it right in the face. It turns, kind of roars. Some more of this acid breath just kind of pours out of its mouth. Not on top of you, but in the water. Before it locks eyes on you.
Uh-oh.
Is there anything else you would like to do in your turn?
Can I reload on my turn? How does that work?
There's going to be people who will be reloading for you, but if you want to attempt to reload, absolutely fucking go for it.
Might as well just reload.
Go for it.
And
You
that's
could have
it.
moved to another cannon and fired that one as your bonus.
Oh, could I do that?
It is an action to fire a cannon.
Ah, okay.
All right, then I'll just wait here.
Okay.
I'm right at its place.
Istra, your turn.
Right. Well, I'd have to move to a cannon, I guess.
Yeah. There is one in between Evely and Agath.
That's the one.
Right. Okay. So you are at that cannon. Pretty much same sort of thing. You kind of at that angle, 4d10.
See, that's where I don't know. I don't know which one to
Would
press.
you like me to roll that for you?
Sure. Yeah.
Yep. Ooh, help me. Help me. Let me do it here. Booger
He
it.
says that the guy controlling the dragon.
It's fine. 13. You did 13 damage onto the dragon.
Okay.
Yeah, so the cannonball fires out. It smacks into the side. The dragon starting to look kind of pissed off here because you keep firing things at it. It's looking between all three of you. Is there anything else you would like to do in your turn?
Let me just check. No, I don't think so.
Okay. Stavros.
What am I doing?
Burn it, Grandpa.
Very in
Is
character.
fire gonna hurt a dragon?
Well, it's made of acid.
I'm thinking more along the lines of I'm gonna electrocute the motherfucker. I'll do 4d8. You said the cannons do 4d10.
4d10, yeah. But the
Okay.
3 cannons already that are on the dragon are in use and being reloaded. It's the other 2 that are on the back of the cannon of the ship. Well, there's one at the front, even more closer to the front, that you could maybe aim.
Right. So I'm stood like here by the helm, right?
Correct.
I'm gonna walk over to this like first cannon to the right next to the helm. In fact,
Okay.
I can put a thing here. Go there. And you say I need to use an action to fire it.
Yeah, so you move towards the cannon, but to actually aim the cannon, it's a movement as well. Okay.
Okay, so I'll misty step to the cannon instead. So I haven't
Okay.
used my movement.
So it's this
I'll do
cannon
that as
here
my
on the
bonus
on the
action.
left you're going, or is it on the right?
It's the cannon, you know.
Oh, the green one. I see it. Yeah, at the back. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna misty step to the cannon, so I haven't used my movement.
Okay.
Let me just make sure I. How do I misty step? Can I not cast it any less than second? Right. So I've used misty step as my bonus action.
Yep.
So then I'll use my movement to aim the cannon,
Okay.
and I'm gonna fire it.
Absolutely. I would roll a d20.
Any sort of roll or
Just
just,
a
like a
Standard
standard
d20.
D20?
Mm-hmm.
Roll. 19.
What was that?
19.
18. As
Oh,
you
19.
19. Oof. It hits. Yeah, so yeah, you managed to just aim it just enough. It hits like the threshold, but you managed to aim it and yeah, cannon fucking fires out. Do the damage for us.
4d10.
Yeah.
4d10 is 25.
Nice.
25. Very, very nice. Yep. Yeah, that hits the dragon's in the snout. It lets out a huge roar, and that seems to kind of reverberate like your eardrums in like a sort of painful sort of way. It is Evely's turn.
Okay, so where the dragon is,
Yep.
I can just fire the cannon, right?
Correct.
Just want to make sure, because throughout this entire game, when I've done spiritual weapon, it's been like a goldish weapon of my choice, right?
It has, yeah.
So even though I didn't hit it, it's still cast and hovering above me.
Absolutely.
Okay, perfect. So I'm going to fire the cannon first.
Okay.
And I don't need to aim at it because it's right in front of me, correct?
Exactly.
And I need 4d10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll. Oh god, I got a 0 on one of them. Oh, I got 2 zeros, but 36.
36. Very nice. Let's out another huge roar. Is there anything else you'd like to do in your turn?
Yeah, for my bonus attack, I'm going to throw the spiritual weapon at it again.
Okay.
Looks like a javelin. So I'm going to roll to hit. Please hit this time. Fuck you. It's only a 10. It misses.
Yeah, completely misses. She
we need to hit?
laughs at you as she
What? Okay, she laughs.
yeah, she laughs at you as she kind of flies overhead more towards this way and looks at you evilly. Let me roll for this as she lunges forward to bite you. Does a 16 hit?
It does.
It does. Okay. As she snaps her gets you in her mouth, kind of piercing you with her teeth, she does 17 damage.
Okay.
Before you kind of fall out of her mouth, where she lets go and
Okay.
laughs again. Before she moves even more, just to end her turn over to this side. And that is her turn.
It's moving.
Oh yeah, she moves.
And
Yep, go for it. That is your turn, Agath.
can I move? Wait. Can I move right here?
Absolutely.
Right inside.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
make it
no.
more difficult now. You now have to aim with movement. Because she's
What?
moving. She's moving a lot now, so She may be higher up, she may be lower down, she may even be a bit more to the side. But you now have to use a movement turn as well. So let's say you did half movement, so you've got 15 feet of movement with that thing.
So should I aim?
Yeah,
My
so
rest of my movement?
yeah, so your movement would be aiming, so you can't move any more from there. And then roll to see if you hit. Just roll. No, we'll say the movement thing. No, it's fine. Shoot a cannon.
4d10?
Yep.
Ooh. 23.
Okay, yeah. Managed to catch her in the sort of throat section. As she was originally laughing, you hear it go, "Huh," as the cannonball hits her in the throat. It's not looking happy. She looks even more pissed off than before. While she was kind of like taking the piss, flying around a little bit, she's not going to take it anymore. Anything else you would like to do in your turn?
Reload, but if people are reloading for me, then I'm just
Yeah.
gonna say reload out of just have it.
Okay, well, yeah. Okay. Yep. Istra, it is your turn.
Okay. So, where am I in relation? I can't see this. You see. So,
Oh, okay. So the dragon is on the left side of the ship. You are on the right side of the ship.
Right. Well, I'll have to take a turn to move to the.
To another cannon. Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah.
Steph, are you on your phone?
I've got all my screens are taken up at this point. I cannot see what we're seeing.
Right, but if I screen share with you, you'll see it, right?
I guess.
Let me how do I screen share in a voice chat?
Yeah.
Screen. Can I do that specific one? Screens. Let me just do this. Go live. All right. So.
It says watch stream. I click this, right?
Yeah.
Right. I'm seeing things. Okay. Okay. So dragon's on the left.
Yep.
I've run to.
Yeah, so
south.
you're this side. You're the orange little circle here in the middle cannon on the right.
So there are spare cannons on this side, right?
There
They're
is.
not
There's 2 more.
Okay, so I'm going to take my return to fire the cannon.
So you're going to move to this side and fire a cannon?
Yeah, basically.
Okay, yeah, so you run over to the left side, kind of like every now and then, obviously the ship's still moving and bobbing, trying to aim for the direction where it needs to go. You run to the left side to one of the unmanned cannons. Yeah, go for it. You need to, we'll say roll to aim, whatever it is.
Roll to aim. Okay, I'm a bit lost.
What's he rolling to aim?
D20.
Right, okay. D-
So at the bottom left here, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was Aggie.
No, so he's ran over to here now.
so I did an 8.
Rolled an 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, so with the whole stress of there's a fucking dragon that we're fighting right now, we're on a fucking ship, and with it moving the waves, you kind of misangle the cannon just a little bit too low, and it just flies underneath the
Did
dragon.
the captain take his movement turn?
No, he's basically just trying to keep it afloat right now, but don't
Okay,
worry, we're
okay.
getting to that.
Okay.
If you want to take control of the ship, you are more than welcome to.
Ooh.
No!
Question, off topic, but can you erase on this thing?
Yes.
How?
Oh, I just